Self-help in Israel, you know, is not Europe, it's in Asia. And most of you know the security and the political situation is a mess. Not what you don't know is that we are even in a bigger mess in the social side. So I will present now how we are going backwards in the term of self-help with a little hope. I hope with a little hope, but nevertheless, the self-help in Israel is in three different periods. The first period, which Ed and Jürgen knows, when Martha Ramon was, when the government supported. She had a clearinghouse, Israeli clearinghouse. She founded self-help, she brings the terms. A lot of organization groups were operating. Some of them still operate. Some of them become a patient organization run by professionals, which is also good because they are doing the purpose. They're dealing with the purpose of what they are founded for. And some of them were vanished. And yes, when Martha Ramon won in that period in the 80s until the mid-90s, something like that, they were dealing mostly with the medical side of self-help and get supported from the welfare and the welfare ministry and the education ministry and the health ministry. So they were really founded. Then we started to go backward because we got the right government that are not changing, even not now, not like in Greece. And it was, the funding from the government was cut, and they opened an NGO and start raising money and still operate the clearinghouse in a different way. And because they were raising money in different, they follow the money, as you said, they follow the money, so they start to expand to other territories as well, like parenthood and immigrants, a lot of work with immigrants because that's where the money were. And they founded all kind of help for self-group and self-help organization to deal with that. Again, some of these groups are continued, some of them vanished, some of them change forms all the time. In the end, or in 2010 to 2009, this NGO couldn't hold himself, and I came to Berlin to announce that self-help in Israel will die, and there will be no more self-help. But then we'll manage to go to the government again, and step by step, very slowly and very low budgeting. I mean, we talk of numbers here, we are talking $20,000 a year in best case, you know, something. But we are still save self-help and we turn it into a municipality service. We put it into the welfare department in the municipalities, which is in Jerusalem, Haifa, and Be'er Sheva is a long time ago. And the community worker, community social worker, are the referents for escorting self-help group in the municipality. And we are now in a pilot project for expanding to another municipalities. And what we are doing there, and I'm doing it as a freelance to help them found it, is teaching the professional in the municipality self-help so they can help group in the city. This way we are trying to get some fund from the municipality and not be dependent of external fundraising and government money. This year the government signed a contract with the NGO that was closing, it's what his name was closing, and legally now self-help is under governmental care in the welfare department, community adilenia, what you call it. So this is a new situation which is promising, very promising, because it's not a regular thing for the government take back something that she gave to the non-profit organization. And it's a statement because they say we want to encourage it and we'll do it under our roof. It's not clear yet how wide it will be, how deep it will go, how financed they will get, but it will be in. But this situation raised a lot of questions because all the questions that you thought that we are already defined what is self-help, how is self-help. Now when the welfare ministry takes it into its own, is asked from the beginning, because, for example, is the fact that we are in welfare will include or exclude healthcare or health organization? How we will cooperate with the Ministry of Health? What will be the profession that will help to lead the group? It will be a social worker, it will be a psychologist, and how we will define the theme that we will deal with. So this is one of the questions that we don't have an answer yet, and we have now a steering committee that are examining the facts, and we are trying to find some common language. Another thing, it's going to be in the municipality, it's going to be on the city basis. Who will take care of all the organizations? There are more than 500 groups and organizations, self-help, national, in all kinds of places, all kinds of teams. Short-term, long-term. I suppose we know about 500, I suppose the treat are more than that. Who will be in touch with them? How we will collect information if it's going to be only on the municipality basis? No answer for that too. We are dealing with this also now and trying to figure out if we need some national coordinator or something that will deal with all this knowledge. In the welfare department, when we are speaking about, we will sit in the community part of the department of the welfare ministry. But there in the welfare, there is the one that deals with handicaps, the department that deals with handicaps, with family, with drugs, and how there will be a cooperation between them, how we will make projects together with them. It's not very clear, it's different disciplines into the welfare department. So we are in a state where we should define from everything from the beginning. We don't have a lot of professionals that help us because Marta is not in the, and me and some other people that a little bit have knowledge. I don't consider myself an expert. I do a lot of other things except for self-help. So we are really in a very critical situation, and I'm not sure that we have all the tool and the instrument to implement this. But from the other hand, if we play our card right, maybe, and we can give them really a method that they can increase and do a lot with. So it's a little hope. I don't aim very high because, no, well, I aim, but I'm not sure it's promising that very high because it's fashion, you know. In Israel, everything works with fashion. Now it's fashionable. In 2 weeks it will be not fashionable, and then they forgot all about us. But we are trying our best to do some kind of progress. Tomorrow I will present some kind of new cooperation and a way that I tried to implement it into, for example, unemployment sphere. Because there is a lot of money now in the sphere of employment, unemployment and finding employment, we thought that it can be a very good combination, and then through this teach the workers that work with the people the method of self-help and increasing the... I liked what you said yesterday, Norway. You said we are shouting self-help everywhere we can do it. Mm-hmm. And this is what I am trying to do in the welfare department. I'm shouting very loud, but I'm alone. So, so it's really everything. This is more or less it. Questions? No presentation.
So any questions or comments?
Martha, they told me when I was a kid that about 2,000 years ago there was a resurrection in this country. Somebody who survived his death. I don't believe in that. but
most of you do know.
But if it can happen, it happens in this country. But
we are more dead than him.
Yeah.
We are a lot more dead than him.
So So thank you very much for this good news. And
Yeah.
I mean, I remember very well we had once our meeting in this beautiful city of Jerusalem, one of the 3 most beautiful cities I know.
Yeah.
I only want to give a short comment on the fact that you, being Asian, are part of this group. You know?
Yeah.
Just in case somebody is wondering. This is a European meeting. Sometimes we have special guests from abroad, but you are here because, for example, the WHO, but also the Football Union, the UEFA, count you as being European because of the political situation. So Israel is part of the European region of WHO, for example, and I mentioned that history, WHO dealing with self-help. So that is why from the beginning, Marta Ramon, you mentioned her name, was with us when we had earlier meetings in Dubrovnik, Croatia, which is another one of the 3 most beautiful cities.
Yeah, that's right.
So that is the history why Israel is here.
And our neighborhood doesn't like us very much. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, they don't have self-help as well.
Yeah, they don't want to play football against you. So
yeah, so,
that's why you are here.
Yeah.